Hey everyone, it is Saturday and I am starting another week in the life here on Whitney's Tiny Life. I am so excited because today I'm finally starting on my jeans that are inspired by the 1940s. I just got all of the denim pieces cut out, so I am prepping my threads and bobbins and all that, and then I'm going to start sewing. I'm very excited. The shorts that I made for the test run took about 5 hours to make, and I am loosely estimating that the jeans will take about 8 hours because I am not only filming the process, which makes it take longer, but I am also doing bias binding on all of the raw edges on the inside so that when I turn up the cuffs and things like that, it will have a really nice finished look that is a little more authentic than a modern serger. So I'm still going to serge like the insides of the pockets and things like that to make sure they don't fray, but those areas won't be seen, and if I added binding to those areas it would add more bulk, which in a pair of jeans it's already bulky enough in the seams. You don't want to add anything like that. But yeah, I am really excited. I've got everything set up. Here is my workspace and my camera all ready to go. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started. Here's my pieces. I've got them all cut out, laying down there on the floor, ready to go. My sewing room is a mess right now, but I don't even care. I cannot be bothered to clean it up because I am so excited about getting these jeans made so I can start wearing them because it turned cold today. It is pretty chilly out. It's in the 60s, which last week was in the 90s, so pretty big difference. I'm ready for jeans weather, so I want some jeans to wear. I mean, obviously I have modern jeans, but I'm ready for my vintage style jeans. So I'm going to get started on sewing. Everyone, it is Sunday and I am back at working on my jeans. I had hoped to finish them last night, but I had some difficulty getting the top stitching thread to work and some other things. So at about 3 in the morning, I called it quits for last night. And so now it's Sunday afternoon and I'm going to hopefully get the jeans finished up in about an hour. I just have the detail work. So I have the belt loops, the buttonholes, and the buttons to add, and then I'm going to straighten up the bottom of the pant legs and get the cuffs turned up how I like them. I'm not going to actually sew the cuffs in place because I want to wear them a few times before I decide for sure the exact length that I want. But just some pretty easy stuff, so hopefully I can get it wrapped up pretty quickly. I was kind of discouraged last night before I went to bed because the fit of the pants is not exactly how I wanted. The waist and hips seemed too tight, and then there is a lot of extra fabric on the back of my thigh area. It just gets really baggy right there, and I'm not really sure why. And this is something I didn't notice with the shorts because of the cropped length of them. So hopefully it's something that as the jeans get worn more and the denim gets a little less stiff, it won't be something that I end up hating. And I don't know if it's because I took the dart out of the original pattern that I based these off of, or what happened. I don't know. I'm not a very good tailor. I'm inexperienced at tailoring clothes and altering patterns, which is something that, I mean, I'm trying to work on. So, everyone has to start somewhere, but, yeah, hopefully that part is okay. So I was pretty discouraged last night, but when I put the pants on again just a little bit ago, I, felt better about them. The fit seemed a little better this morning, and, yeah, I think with just a fresh perspective and everything, I am, feeling better about them. So hopefully when I finish the pants, I will really like them. But if not, then it's not a total loss, because they're definitely going to be wearable. And since I bought such a large quantity of denim, it brought the price down. So so far I'm only out about $12 or $13 and about 8 hours of work. So, you know, if I don't love them, it's not all bad. And I already have plans. I want to make the dungarees after this. Not today, but, yeah, so definitely not a total loss. It's a good learning experience, and hopefully I really like the jeans when they're done. But yeah, I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of where I'm at on them, and then I will get back to work. So here is how the pants are at this point. You can see all of the top stitching and everything. There's supposed to be top stitching along this line right here, but you can probably tell that I just stitched it in regular blue thread. That's because I had a ton of trouble with the top stitching thread. It was so hard to use with my machine. It just did not want to act right. There are certain spots, like right down here, where the thread kind of knotted up on the inside, and it doesn't look super great, but that is okay. But yeah, there's the front, and then here is the back. I am so happy with the pockets. I absolutely love the pockets. They're my favorite. But yeah, hopefully things will go well. I'm almost out of top stitching thread, but I need to use it for the belt loops, and hopefully they go on smoothly since I've been having so much trouble with the thread. And then here's the bias binding that I did on everything. I'm not sure yet how I feel about the bias binding. I really love how it looks, but I think in the crotch area it's going to feel a little bulky, and maybe even make the pants appear more bulky at the lower crotch area, which is not fantastic. But it's something that I'm just trying out. It's a technique that I'm kind of testing. So it's definitely a learning experience, and I'm learning as I go. So we'll see how I feel about that once everything is complete. I am about to, I think I'm going to do the belt loops first. So I will get them made and sewn on, and then I will switch to my buttonholer and get the buttonholes done, and then I will just hand sew the buttons on and basically be done. So yeah, I'm going to get started on that. It is Tuesday, and it has already been quite a day. For one thing, Skylar did not sleep good last night, so I really didn't get to sleep until about 4 a.m., which is not fun. And then on top of that, I am trying to deal with a company, or several companies, who have stolen footage from one of my videos and are using it to sell products. I try not to complain or rant on this channel, but unfortunately this has kind of ruined my day. A viewer reached out to me last night and said they saw part of one of my videos in an ad on Facebook that was selling scarves with zipper pockets. I did a tutorial for that a year or two ago, and so they sent me a screenshot, and the company who posted the ad, so I've been trying to track down the ad on Facebook so I can try to get rid of it. I searched the company, but it's a really generic name, so I couldn't find it. And then I searched the words that were with the ad in the post, and I found 2 different companies who had posted the video that included my footage. So I contacted them. One of them I already got the video removed. They were really nice about it. They blamed it on a new employee, which I don't believe, but at least they were really nice about it, and they took the video down. I still have not found the one video that several people have reached out to me about, which is unfortunate. I think one of my viewers thought that I had like gotten paid for them to use the footage, and they were not quite congratulating me, but pretty close. And yeah, no. I am being linked to this company because they stole my footage. I am not endorsing them or their products. And the company that I did get to remove the video, they said that they got the video from their wholesaler, whose name I won't say at this time. But it's a wholesaler who is known for being pretty sketchy and for stealing people's stuff a lot. So yeah, I am really frustrated. I do not want to get into any sort of legal thing here, but oh man, it is not looking good. And I cannot track down like officially where the video came from, even though I have a pretty good idea. So yeah, trying to work all of that out is really frustrating. Why do people feel a need to steal other people's work and claim it as their own instead of just making, like, there's about 8 seconds in the video that is my footage, and they're selling scarves that are solid colored and all this stuff, and mine is very much plaid and not even close to the same material type or anything. So like in the video, my scarf is very different from all the other ones shown, because the other ones shown are actual scarves that are being sold, and mine is not. So it is so frustrating, and yeah, I am just, ugh. I've had videos of mine stolen and reposted to YouTube before, but that's easy. YouTube has a system for reporting videos, and just yesterday I reported 10 videos of mine that had been reposted to other people's YouTube channels as their own work, and on all of them the videos were removed because I was clearly the intellectual property owner. However, when it's just out there on the internet or on Facebook, it is so much harder to try to dispute it, try to track it down, or anything like that. And yeah, I am not excited about this angle of things. Like, it's really cool that my channel has grown so much and reaches so many people and everything, but it is at the same time so unfortunate that with more views and more viewers comes the visibility and the possibility of my work being stolen, which is so frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to try to put this behind me. It's already ruined my whole morning. I've pretty much spent my morning trying to respond to messages and deal with this. So I'm going to try to put it behind me for a little bit and work on something. I don't know what I'm going to work on, because I'm afraid if I start sewing, I'm going to mess up whatever I'm working on. So I'm not going to try to film a tutorial at the moment. But I want to do something to try to take my mind off this and keep my hands busy. Right now I am actually washing the jeans that I made. I spent the morning soaking them in about room temperature water with about a cup of vinegar and 2 tablespoons of salt to make sure that the dye is set really well. And then I am washing them. I put a little bit of fabric softener in the wash. I've never actually used fabric softener in my washing machine. I don't know why. But I put it in there because the denim is still really, really, really stiff. Like, hard to put on kind of stiff. And so I'm seeing if this will help loosen the denim up a little bit and make it more manageable and more wearable, because I am ready to start wearing these jeans and see how I like them. That was a really loud noise. Oh, and in other news, in positive news, a company reached out to me and asked if they could use about 10 seconds or so of one of my videos. They legally want to use it. So on Sunday, this will be before this video actually goes up, there's supposed to be a video going up on Nickelodeon's YouTube channel with a clip from my hot dog doggy costume. So I don't know a whole lot about it. I looked up the YouTube channel and the style of videos that they post and stuff, and I agreed to it because they were nice enough to approach me, and they're supposed to give me credit for the footage. So I figured, why not let them use it since they went the legal route. So yeah, that's my day. Oh, it feels like it should be nighttime already, and it's like not even 2 o'clock. Anyway, that's it for my day. I hope tomorrow is better, because this has not been fun. Just keep in mind, if you see a clip from any of my videos on an ad or a site that you do not know, please reach out to me and tell me about it so that I can deal with it, or, you know, any of that stuff. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the people who have contacted me and let me know that they saw the ad, because without those people I wouldn't have known. And even though it is frustrating to deal with, at least I know about it. So, and maybe I can get it taken care of and they won't do it to someone else. So, that's it for today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, and today I got a fun package in the mail, so I wanted to show it to you really quick. It is a box full of sewing resources. There's 2 books, and then about 40 or so sewing patterns, ranging from the 60s to about the 80s or 90s. So really exciting. I did film a full unboxing of the package that will be up on my main channel, but I just did want to share that because I love getting mail. It is so much fun. But yeah, so I also wanted to mention that I am wearing my jeans that I made. So here is a terrible view of them. But yeah, they turned out really good. I wore them yesterday evening and then today. The only problem I'm having so far with them is that I sewed the buttons on too tight. Not in the sense that like it makes the waist too small, but I actually just like sewed them on too tight. So the first time I tried to unbutton the jeans, I actually broke the button. Apparently it didn't have a very sturdy shank on it, and so the shank broke. So I have not replaced that yet because I need to change out all the buttons then if I replace the top one, which I have to replace the top one, but I'm going to have to replace all of them so that they match, and I don't know what buttons I'm going to use yet. So for now I'm just wearing a belt with it, which kind of hides the fact that it's missing a top button. Yeah, but I like them. I was so unsure the entire time I was making them on if they would turn out good, if I would like them, but I do like them. And at first they seemed a little bit not as comfortable as I wanted, but it's getting better. The stiffness is not as bad, and yesterday when I put them on to wear them for the first time, I actually put them on when they were still just slightly damp. I had washed and dried them, but they were still slightly damp. So I think that really helped a lot, because although it was a little uncomfortable for about an hour, they dried in the shape of my body. So they dried like exactly how I need them to fit, and I think that really did help. So today they just felt super great, and I am very excited about them. I do not have them hemmed yet because I was testing out the length, but I think I have them how I want them with the cuffs and everything. So I do need to either serge the bottom edge or add bias tape to it. And then that's probably all I will do. I may eventually put some hand stitches in to make sure that the cuffs stay how I want them, but I'm not going to do a traditional hem because that will just make it bulkier. In the wash they did fray a little along the bottom, so I do have to trim that up. Yeah, but I'm really happy with them. I am so glad that I made them, and even though I had some struggles with the buttonholes and with the top stitching thread and all of that, it turned out really good in the end, which is so nice. So now I have to decide what my next big project is, because I still have about 12.5 yards of denim left, and I do need some more clothes for fall and winter to fit in with my new vintage inspired wardrobe. So I do need to make some shirts, but I've been putting that off, and I need to, well, I don't need to, but I want to make my dungarees, and I think that will go smoother than the pants, because for one thing I am just using a store-bought pattern, whereas the pants were kind of my own pattern. I based it off a store-bought one, but made a lot of alterations. Plus, I won't be doing belt loops and all that, so that will be easier. I will probably go ahead and add more pockets than what the pattern has. I'll probably just use the pockets from these jeans and make them work for it. And I don't think I'll be doing the top stitching thread. Instead, I think I will just use regular thread in a contrasting color, and then maybe just go over the seams twice where I want it to be more emphasized. So I think the dungarees will go smoother than the jeans. The only thing I have to figure out on those is the sizing. I will probably go with a straight 16 instead of 14 bust, 16 waist, 18 hips that I am technically the size of. So I'll probably just go straight 16, and even though the top will be a little bit larger, I could just add a dart in it, or just wear it a little larger. They're supposed to be like work style overalls, so I don't think it will really matter if they're a tiny bit oversized. But yeah, I think that will be my next garment project. But in the meantime, I have a lot of other projects to do, including my next sampler sew-along block. I have another tutorial that I need to film, and then I have a bare order that I'm working on. So I have to decide what I'm going to work on today. Unfortunately, I have not been in a tutorial filming mood, but I think I need to just make myself film one, and then I will get past this feeling and be back on track. And that's probably what I'm going to do today, is make myself film a sewing tutorial. So yeah, I need to get started on that. It's been really rainy and cold today and all that, so hopefully tomorrow will be nicer weather, because we want to go to the zoo tomorrow. And yeah, so maybe I can bust out an entire tutorial today so that we can go to the zoo and have fun tomorrow and not have to worry about getting too much done when we get back from the zoo tomorrow. So that is it for today. I will see you all again later. It is Thursday, and we went to the zoo today. We spent quite a while at the zoo. We always pack our lunch and walk around quite a bit and look at a lot of animals. So we got back pretty late, and the kids are down for naps right now. And so I am just working on getting some laundry done. I have stuff in the machine right now, and then I have some hand washing that I need to do. and then I might watch some Netflix. And I think that's about all I'm going to do today because I'm pretty worn out already, and yeah, I just don't feel like working on anything today other than the laundry. I did wear my scarf, my plaid shirt, and my new jeans to the zoo today. So I did get one compliment on my outfit today. A really nice lady complimented me, and that was really nice. And then I definitely got a few second glances and looks from other people. And when I was younger, that would have bothered me. I didn't really want to like stand out much when I was younger, but now I don't care. I'm going to wear clothes that I feel good in and that make me feel good and make me feel happy. And if it's not the same as what everyone else is wearing, I don't care. It's not like I'm wearing anything that is vulgar or immodest or anything like that by any means, so I don't care. I'm going to wear styles that I like, and people looking at me for a second glance or staring at me does not bother me at all. So I know not everyone can you know, put up with a lot of people looking at them and stuff, but I think YouTube has helped. I've learned over the years that if people don't like me or don't care for what I'm doing, it does not matter. It does not change my life because I'm not doing anything to hurt anyone else. And yeah, so YouTube kind of makes you toughen up a little, and it's definitely helpful now that I am dressing in a way that is not typical. But yeah, I liked my outfit. It was very comfortable. And yeah, like I said, I got one compliment and the lady was really nice. We chatted about sewing for a while. Yeah, so that is it for this week in the life. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will have another one up next week. Bye.